Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Tremaine Dawson. This goes out to the Beecher High School family. Class of 2002, for those of you who remember me, um, I would say I'm much better looking than high school. But it's been a while since I've spoken to any of you. By the way, if you hear something right now in the background, it's the man outside with the weed whacker, and he's loud as hell, and he's been at it for over an hour. I've been anticipating him finally finishing, but he's not done. So if you hear anything like that in the background, that's what it is, and I try my best to speak over it. Um, but the purpose of this video, to get serious, even though it may be a little late, but it's to talk about Leroy Batson, um, the passing of him. And for those of you who went to school and graduated with his class, and also had classes with him, like myself, or people that just knew of him or knew of him in general. Again, it's like we keep losing people, and you never know when it's our time to be next. Leroy was one of the nicest people. Okay, from what I remember, I got. If y'all remember, I got picked on a lot when I was in high school. Okay, not to sound bitter or anything, but Leroy was one of the people who have never picked on me. In fact, he was always nice to me. In fact, he used to tell me. I remember this. He used to tell me. Um, he used to say, "Tremaine, listen, 10 years from now, you'll look back on a lot of this and laugh at it. Don't let these people get you down." He used to tell me that a lot. He used to tell me every time because we had think it was algebra or geometry. It was Mrs. Olson. If you guys remember Mrs. Olson, okay. Um, he sat next to me in Mrs. Olson's class, and he used to sit there and watch people hurl insults at me or just see it in general, and he'll just tell me, like, he'll say, "Tremaine, just ignore it. Just ignore it." Um, he was just one of those reserved people that didn't. He wasn't too loud or too boisterous. You knew he was there, obviously, but he was always good people. Just from what I knew of him, I didn't like hang out with him or anything. I just knew him from class, and I knew him from school. And when I logged on to Facebook and learned that he had passed, it kind of just hit me a little bit because it's like, wow. Uh, I don't know. I'm annoyed because it's like every time I don't know, almost every week or every 2 months or something, I'm always hearing that someone has passed. And it becomes more of a reality check to myself to live life to its fullest. Okay? Tomorrow is not promised to any of us. It's not. And that's a lot of reasons why that I say that, yeah, I got picked on in school by a lot of you, but I forgive you because life is too short to be dwelling on hurts from the past because you'll never be happy in the future or here in the present, let alone the future. And I'm always thinking to myself, like, who is it going to be next? I'm going to log on to Facebook any minute and find out someone else has passed. And a month or so from now, someone else has. Or it could be me. You never know. But my condolences go out to his best friends, people who knew him for years, even before high school, and most of all, his family and his wife. I remember looking at the wedding pictures. Y'all looked so beautiful together. I knew that you and him were going to be married because you guys are high school sweethearts. I remember that. And I always thought y'all were a beautiful couple. And then to find out that you two have gotten married and bore children, it's just wonderful. Um, I'm not gonna say too much, but I did want to make this video to all of you who knew him better than I did, and just let y'all know that I knew him a little bit as well, a small portion compared to what you have, and just to let you know that hey, just hang in there, all right. Our we all plan to be around 40 years from now, but some of us ain't gonna make it, obviously. But for those of us that do, just keep pushing, okay? Anyways, I want to make a couple of shout outs. Excuse me. Okay, I did just wake up. I do want to make a couple of shout outs to some people that I do talk to or speak to on an often basis sometimes. I just spoke. I just said hello to Jessica Madison. How you doing? Um, this is Jessica Madison. Brandon Adams. Nice to see you again. And I'm always seeing likes from Ebony Miles, Ebony Mullins, okay, and just a lot of people. I just added Jamar from. I mean, funny running into Jamar here in Houston because it's like. Well, for those of you, I don't think a lot of you knew Jamar, but he was in a younger class than me. Like I was a senior, he was a freshman. Okay, I was in Walmart and I ran into him. It was so crazy. So if you're looking at this, it's up to you, Deuces. Um, and uh, I'm just glad to see that a lot of you out there are doing well. Sherilyn Waller, you have evolved in a very beautiful, a strong, mature woman. I've always wanted to say that to you. So I hope you're looking at this. Okay, you're someone I've always admired since since Summit Middle School. We go back to Summit. Okay, and it's just amazing to see what you have become. All right, Jamal Harris. If you're, I don't know, I never see you post much, but if you're still out there, once again, I just spoke to you over the phone not too long ago, but still, I can't thank you enough for helping me with this transition to moving down here to Houston. Because had it not been for you, then this wouldn't have happened. Chantel Todd, I'm still seeing your post on there. Looks like you're doing really good. You've been successful. You've had children, and so far you're living a really good life. And just want to let you know that I see you. I just recently, let's see, who else did I add? Let me look here. Because it's so many of you that I want to shout out to you and at least say my hellos. I don't know if all of you knew Desmond, but Desmond, he's cool. Cool people. Um, Courtney Rutherford from class of, I'm guessing, class of 2003. You have some very beautiful children. I've seen your pictures. It's nice to see that you're doing good as well. Joe Brown, keep everything up. I think I've heard. I think what is it? You're a minister now, or don't get me wrong. I'm just guessing from what I see. Okay. Then there is Bridget Hill, Alicia Eubanks. Hello to you, Alicia girl. I missed you. Okay. Please hit me up sometime soon. Nice to see you doing good. Daniel Eady, um, Matthew Smith. I have a lot of you added here. Anyway, the entire class of 2002, the entire class of 2003, 2001, basically just people that I've went to school with. Okay. As for me, I'm hanging in there. Okay, I still here in Texas. I am still at the same job. Excuse me. I am still at the same job that I started off with when I first moved here. The economy down here couldn't be any better than if it was before the recession. It's so easy to get employment down here. Um, me and Jermaine, we moved into our new apartment just recently. He's at work now. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, his name is Jermaine Carlisle. Okay, he went to Beecher for a while, but ended up going to Beecher adult. But for those of you who know him, okay, that's my roommate. That's my best friend. That person right there couldn't be my brother any more than if we came out of the same woman. Okay, that's my best friend. All right. And oh, I got to shout out to the band, Booktown. That's how we did it. And that's just looking back on the good old days. I'm glad a lot of you are doing good. And just feel free to hit me up or whatever. Again, I'm sorry for the loss that everyone endured with Leroy Batson. He was good people. He was an amazing person. Really was. Just amazing. Okay. And everyone just hang in there. Okay. Put away the petty stuff. Okay. Life is too short for it. It really is. Alright, that's it for this video. I'll end up making another one pretty soon as I just gotten my webcam here to work. See you guys around. God bless.